Hey, Ethan. Since you're the rookie, I think you should be in charge of booking the spot for this year's Christmas party. It'll be a good way to prove to everyone how reliable you are. Sorry, sir. Did you say this year's Christmas party? It's almost the middle of December. You want me to book a place now? Are you playing dumb with me? Of course I mean this year's Christmas party. What did you think I was referring to? And in case you thought I was asking you to do it, I'm not. I'm telling you to. I'm sorry, but nobody told me I was the organizer this year. This is the first time hearing about it. What's that got to do with anything? I'm telling you right now that you're the organizer for this year, so do it. I'm pretty sure I heard people telling you back in October or early November that you were in charge of doing that this year. Everyone is assuming you've already got everything booked and ready to go. And you were the other person chosen. It's a big party. That's why 2 people were tasked with planning it. 2 people? Are you sure about that? Now that I think about it, I think there was an email sent out saying you were doing it. I would have remembered if my name was mentioned as well. I might still have that email in my inbox. I can look for it if you want. It doesn't matter what was said in any email. I delegated the task to you. Are you saying I forgot to tell you that? I'm pretty sure I'd remember you telling me if you had. This is the first I'm hearing of it. I'm sure I gave you the memo or sent you an email about it. I don't think so. Can you find that email and tell me when you sent it? I'll try to pull it up. I usually don't delete internal emails. I'm not going to waste my time checking my sent history for that email. That's a waste of my time and I've got better things to do. This just goes to show me that your memory is lacking. Now stop trying to make excuses. I don't want to hear them. If you haven't booked a place yet, make sure you get it done. And it's got to hold at least 50 people. 50 people? That's quite a lot on short notice, don't you think? That's how many people said they were coming. It's not that many if you think about it. Imagine if we allowed family to come along too. This isn't a tiny company here. I don't know why that number surprises you. It's just that. I don't know if I can find a place big enough for 50 people this close to Christmas. Well, you'd better make sure you do. If you can't, you're going to be the one who has to tell everyone you blew it and that there's no Christmas party this year. And don't ask me for any ideas as to where to have the party, because I have no idea. But don't worry, I'll still be the MC the night of the party, so you can leave that part up to me. Your job is to get the place booked and make sure the venue either serves food or that we can get it catered. And make sure you don't go over budget either. You're not leaving me much time. Are you saying you can't do it? It's just that. This close to Christmas, I think all the places around here are going to be booked up. I bet caterers are going to be too busy to take new jobs now too. I know it'll be tough, but I believe in you. Oh, by the way, it can't be after Christmas either. The party has to be next Friday night. What? That leaves me absolutely no time and limits my options even more. Andre is breathing down my neck to get this done for him. He was hoping the venue and time would have been chosen already because he wants to let everyone know where and when it'll be. People have families. They need to know these things. You can't just spring the company party on them. I agree you can't just spring this on someone at the last minute. That's not what I meant. Stop complaining and get it done. Okay, I'll try. But I'm not guaranteeing anything. I might need to get some help on this one. Don't look at me. Huh? I'm not gonna help you out with this. It's your task now, which means it's your problem. If you can't find a place to hold this party, the blame's gonna fall solely on your shoulders. If you screw this up, you might as well quit, because everyone's gonna hate you for it. That's all I have to say on the matter. That's a little harsh, don't you think? Anyway, I'll do what I can. I haven't given up yet. I'll let you know what I find out. Hello, Ethan. I'm Andre Gomez. I hear you're in charge of the Christmas party this year. Lucien told me so himself. Have you found a place yet? Lucien said he's just the MC and that you're the one doing all the booking. Good evening, Mr. Gomez. I didn't know you had my number. Apparently, I am in charge of booking the venue, but I haven't found a place to hold it yet. You haven't found one yet. But this party is already scheduled for next Friday night. That's also what I've been told. I'm terribly sorry. I'll find something. I haven't given up yet. I was hoping to give everyone the full details of the party by tomorrow. Everyone's talking about how strange it is to have a date set already, but nobody knows the place or start time. If you don't have a place booked yet, why did Lucien give me a date already? I don't know, sir. That's strange. But anyway, that actually works out pretty well. What do you mean, sir? I've got a place I'd like to suggest. I thought it might be in bad taste if I was the one who suggested this place to hold my company's Christmas party. But I figure if you still haven't found a spot to hold it at this point in time, I'll let you in on a little secret I've been keeping. Really? If you know a place, that'd be great. Everything around here that I know of is booked solid. I don't know what to say right now. I never thought anyone would help me out with this. Thank you. I'd like to show you the place I have in mind. If you're up for it, I can take you there for a drink tonight. My treat. If tonight doesn't work for you, how about tomorrow night? What do you say? Are you up for a drink? A drink with you? Of course. I'd be honored. If you send me the name and address of the place, I can head over there right now. I've got nothing going on tonight. What time is best for you? Just hold on. I'll send you the address. What the heck kind of place is that? Huh? What do you mean? The place you booked for the Christmas party. They sent out the location of the Christmas party to everyone. Did you not get that email either? I've never even heard of that place before, so I figured I'd go check it out. What a filthy, rat-infested hellhole. It's in an area of town I don't think anyone even goes to, and the place is tiny. I didn't even waste my time going inside to look. The building is old and run down. It's actually a pretty nice place, though. It doesn't look like much on the outside since the building is old, but the entire inside has been redone. It's beautiful and clean. Everything on the inside is brand new. I doubt that very much. And that place looks tiny. Can it even hold 50 people? Just barely. I think it has 55 or 60 seats. But we've reserved the entire place. It serves food and alcohol. It should be great. It's got everything we need. And the food is really good there. It's all homemade. And the inside is nice and open, so it'll be great for toasts and speeches. I think you'll have an easy time being the MC there. You can even hook a mic into their speaker system if you want to, though I don't think it'll be necessary. So, the only place you could find was that filthy one in the butt end of town, huh? If this is how you handle tasks assigned to you, I can tell that you won't be here for very long. Huh? What do you mean? What's the problem with that place? It's nice. You phoned this one in, didn't you, Ethan? Just admit it. You did the absolute bare minimum and you expect me to applaud you for it. You really aren't very useful at all, are you? You need to get better at the tasks I assign you. I think I've been going too easy on you up till now. If you're not going to be a dependable member of my team, maybe I don't need you on my team at all. Do you really think it's that bad? You said you didn't even go in. And as far as my results are concerned with my work, I'm number 1 in our department. Why are you telling me I'm not useful or reliable with tasks you assign me? Is being number 1 not good enough? This isn't very motivating. If this is how you talk about my results, what do you say to the other people in our department? Do you have something against me personally? You think I have time to pick on you personally? You think I'm doing this out of spite? I'm starting to think so, seeing as you're bringing up my stats when they clearly have nothing to do with this, and when I'm performing the best in the department. I'm just calling it as I see it. You dropped the ball here, and being number 1 doesn't give you a free pass to drop the ball on other important tasks. Don't get mad at me just because you couldn't find a decent place. If you can't take a little criticism, maybe you shouldn't be working here. That place you chose is a dump. If you can't see that, maybe you really are hopeless. I don't think you should be judging it based on the outside alone. That's insulting to me and to the owner. I don't care about your feelings about that dump, and I especially don't care about the owner's feelings. They're probably a crackhead anyway. I can see I'm wasting my time talking to you about this. Just find a better place. I'm afraid that's impossible. We'll be sticking with this place for this year's Christmas party. I really think you should go in and see it for yourself before judging it. If you don't want to do that, you'll be emceeing that night, so you'll see what I mean then. Just trust me on this. You won't regret it, I promise. Sir, I have to get things ready for tonight's Christmas party, so I'm heading over there now. I couldn't find you in the office to tell you I was leaving, that's why I'm texting you. Oh, did I forget to tell you? You're gonna have to cancel the reservation you made. Huh? I must have forgotten to give you that memo too. Sir, what do you mean you want me to cancel it? The party starts in a couple hours. What part of cancel don't you understand? Are you telling me you don't understand English anymore? I want you to cancel the reservation you made. That means tell them you're cancelling. You booked for 50 people, and none of them are coming. So cancel it. This is some kind of joke, right? You know I can't cancel a reservation for 50 people just a couple hours beforehand. I found a better place to have the party. It's really big, too. It'll hold way more than 50 people. That way people can sit with whoever and wherever they want. And because I found the place, we're gonna be having the party there. I've already booked it, and I've just sent out the address change to everyone via email. I must have forgotten to add you to the mailing list, though. What are you talking about? You've changed the location of tonight's party. Does Mr. Gomez know you did this? Of course he does. Well, I mean, I sent him the email just like everyone else, but I haven't heard back from him yet. He's gonna be happy. He wouldn't want to step foot in a filthy, run-down place like the one you chose. If Andre thought I had booked a crappy place like that for this party, I'd never be promoted again. I doubt you were ever going to get promoted again anyway. What did you just say to me? Do you enjoy bad-mouthing places you've never even been to or something? Or do you get off on screwing over other people by doing things like this to them? Does it make you think you're better than them or something? Do you have any idea who you're talking to right now? You better watch your mouth. I found us a good place, and I'm taking credit for it. I'm gonna be the one who saves this year's Christmas party. I think you enjoy trying to make other people look bad, whether it's their work or something like this. You've never even stepped foot in the place I booked or tried their food. Well, let me tell you, screwing over your subordinates like this doesn't make you a good manager. In fact, it just proves you're a terrible manager and a bad person. Ha! You're acting just like my little kid right now. You're throwing a temper tantrum because we're not going to the restaurant you wanted to go to. That's why you're getting mad at me, isn't it? Grow up. Stop acting like a baby. Ha! No matter how much you cry or pout, it's not changing anything. The Christmas party is being held at the new place. The place I chose. I've already notified everyone, including the higher-ups. There's no changing it now. I don't want to hear another word about this from you. Got it? Is that so? So get on the phone with that place you booked and tell them you're cancelling. Have fun telling them you're cancelling a reservation for 50 people. You might not mind drinking and eating in a place like that, but us managers and executives wouldn't be caught dead in a place like that. The managers and executives wouldn't be caught dead in a place like that, huh? That's funny, because the place I booked is owned by Mr. Gomez. You know, the owner of this company. What? I guess that's not exactly true. His wife runs the place. It's hers. Do you really want me to call her and cancel it? What should I say is the reason? Should I tell her what you told me earlier? That you, Mr. Lucian Carter of her husband's company, thinks her restaurant is a filthy, rat-infested hellhole? Or should I just tell her that you wouldn't be caught dead in a place like that? Which one? What the heck are you talking about? Just hold on a second here. You're not serious, are you? It looks like you don't know anything, do you? Mr. Gomez took me there himself. He told me he always wanted to open up a little bar of his own to make some extra money and to manage when he retires from here. And his wife loves cooking, and she's always wanted her own little restaurant. So they decided to put the two ideas together and open up a little bar and grill. That way his wife gets to do what she loves, and he gets to have a little place to help run when he retires. They just opened that location at the beginning of summer. Since Mr. Gomez is busy running our company, his wife handles almost everything over there now. But when he retires from here, it's going to be 50-50. It's an older building, so they got it for cheap. They figured if it didn't go well, they wouldn't be out much. And if it did well, they'd spend the extra money to fix up the outside. How could that be? How come I haven't heard anything about this before? You're joking, aren't you? Do you really think I'd joke about something like this and make up lies about our boss? It's 100% true. Ask Mr. Gomez yourself if you don't believe me. In fact, he was the one who suggested we have the Christmas party there. What? He suggested we have it there. He did. You were dragging your feet not getting anything done as far as the Christmas party was concerned, so he figured it would be great to have the party there. It made sense for both businesses. This can't be. Oh, and don't think for a second that nobody knows you completely forgot to book a place until the last minute. Everyone knows it was your job to do it, and you only assigned it to me because you forgot. You knew it was too close to Christmas to get a reservation, so you pinned the job on me thinking that no one would blame you if I failed. Isn't that right? No, not at all. Everyone knows. We're not stupid. You didn't want to take the blame for it, so you assigned it to me. You figured if I managed to pull it off, you could take credit for it. But if I screwed it up, you could pin it all on me. And to think, you're always on our case about making sure we own up to our mistakes and how we should never make excuses. Do as I say, not as I do. That should be your motto. Are you not ashamed of yourself? What are you talking about? This is all in your head. It's not like that at all. Well, I think I'm right, and it doesn't really matter one way or the other now. Because that's what Andre thinks now, too. What? Andre? You mean Mr. Gomez? How would you know what he thinks? You're not even in the office right now. No, but I have his cell number, and I've been texting him about this. I told him everything you've been saying to me. He liked the part where you said if he thought you had booked a crappy place like that, you'd never get promoted again. When I told him that, he laughed and said, even if you had booked a nice place for the party, he was never planning on promoting you ever again anyway. He had his doubts about you, but even he didn't think you'd be stupid enough to double book his Christmas party and try to cancel the reservation at his wife's bar and grill. But he checked his email and verified that you sent out the new address for the party to everyone. It doesn't look like you're going to be able to take that back now, will you? He's already seen it. Andre's not too happy with you. Wait, I can take it back. I'll just send out another email saying that one was a mistake. No harm, no foul. Wait, but if I do that, what am I supposed to do about the place I booked for tonight? What do you mean? I booked a new place because I thought the one you booked was a dirty little place in the middle of nowhere. I didn't know it was run by Mr. Gomez's wife. And the place I booked charged extra for the short notice. They had to cancel reservations they had with smaller parties tonight in order to fit us in. This place alone put us over budget. Well, if that was the case, maybe you should have sat down and discussed this with me. I told you the place I booked was nice. You just wanted to take credit for saving the company Christmas party, didn't you? And I think you wanted to screw me over in the process. That's why you went ahead and booked a new place before cancelling the one that I had already booked. You knew no business in their right mind would let you reserve their entire establishment for the night without having a cancellation policy. You waited until the very last minute to tell me, because you wanted me to get screwed with the last-minute cancellation charges, didn't you? I wasn't thinking anything like that. No. Well, I don't believe you. I'm surprised you didn't try to cancel the place I booked yourself. It's my name they've got, so when they built the company, it'd come back on me. That is, it would have, if it wasn't Andre's place I had booked, and if he hadn't been the one who told me to book it there in the first place. Now you're just making things up. I wasn't trying to sabotage you. You can't prove any of that. And it doesn't matter now anyway, because one of these places has got to be cancelled. So our company is going to get billed twice no matter what. And which one do you think we should cancel? You backed yourself into a corner here, didn't you? If you cancel at Andre's wife's restaurant, he's going to know it was you who cost his wife an entire night's income. Or you can cancel the one you booked and bill the company for 2 Christmas parties. But Andre is going to know about it and he's going to hold you accountable. Or you can cancel the one you booked and foot the entire cancellation cost yourself and maybe keep your job in the process. Which option are you going to choose? But the place I booked. If I cancel now, they're still going to charge me the full amount. For 50 people. Of course, because they've probably been turning away customers and telling everyone they're fully booked for tonight. What should I do? I can't pay all that myself. For 50 people! Well, who else is going to pay it? You can't charge the company, or Andre is going to be furious. Well, how much is left in the budget? Did the place you book use up the whole budget? It couldn't have. I can use whatever is left in the budget to help pay this cancellation cost. That way I won't have to eat the entire amount myself. That doesn't matter. Andre's going to know exactly how much his wife made. He's gonna wonder why the entire budget was used on the Christmas party if his wife only got a certain amount of it. If you took the rest of the money from the budget and paid the rest yourself, I think you'd get caught. Similarly, if you could charge the whole thing to the company, I'm pretty sure Andre would pay it for you, seeing as it was his employee's mistake. But then I think he'd immediately fire you for it. I don't know what to do, but I'll think of something. As for now, I'm gonna have everyone head over to the place you booked. I'm gonna notify everyone and tell them my previous email was a mistake. Don't tell Mr. Gomez anything he doesn't need to know. It's too late for that. I already told him. I thought I told you that. Oh, yeah. He knows everything. I've been keeping him up to date on this whole fiasco. He knows what's going on, and he thinks you're a total idiot. He said so himself. He thinks I'm an idiot. Why? First, for forgetting to book the party in the first place. And second, for trying to pin it on someone else. And third, for screwing up again and double booking. He said he's not surprised. He told me he has suspected you of doing things like that at work before. And when he asked me what I really thought of you, I told him I thought you were an idiot too. You said that to him. Come on, I'm begging you. You got to help me. Get me out of this somehow. Let's come up with an excuse. If you can help me get out of this, I'll give you a raise. Wait a minute. What's going on here? There's an email in my inbox saying that the email I sent earlier was a mistake, and the party is at the original address as stated before. But I didn't send this correction email. Hold on, it's from Mr. Gomez. It says it was sent from his cell phone. Yeah, he sent out the correction email so people would go to the right place. Oh my god. Ethan, we've got to come up with an excuse to get me out of this. It's far too late for that. How do you figure that? Don't worry about it. This screw-up of yours isn't gonna be what gets you fired. The straw that broke the camel's back, maybe, but not the whole reason. Andre said he's been thinking about letting you go for a while now. Lucien, it's me. I think you should pay the cancellation fee at that other place yourself. And get your butt over here ASAP and MC like you're supposed to. Learn from your mistakes and make sure you never do anything this stupid ever again. Otherwise, you're gonna be fired. And I'd hate to do that to you during the holiday season. Who do you think you are talking down to me like that? I've had enough of your attitude. And who are you to threaten my job? Maybe I'll have you fired instead. Oh, those last 3 messages weren't from me. They were from Andre. He used my phone. He's here with me now helping me set up. Have fun emceeing tonight. We're looking forward to it. Don't screw that up too. After that, Lucien cancelled the reservation he had made himself at the other venue. He had to pay the cancellation fee himself, which was the entire cost for 50 people for the evening. Because of everything that happened, Lucien was too nervous to be the MC that night, and he backed out of doing it, which made Andre even more upset with him. He asked me to take Lucien's place as MC, and the evening was a great success. In fact, Andre was so impressed with how well I did that he started keeping a special eye on me at work too. He saw how well I was performing, and he knew I was reliable with other tasks as well. So, after the holidays, Andre messaged me again. He didn't go into details, but he told me that a management position was going to be opening up in the near future, and he said he thinks I'd be the perfect fit for that position. Though Andre didn't mention exactly which position was opening up, I think we all know exactly what he meant. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please press the like button. See you next time.